Wise? I knew you'd still be up.
Didn't you specifically tell me to stay up tonight because you wanted to talk?
I knew I could count on you, Proxy. Anyway, the reason I'm bugging you at this hour is... I was hoping you could help me with something. Lately, my ethereal research has been like a Tarrasque mixer trying to get through the old metro tunnel in Cretan Hollow. Completely stuck.
Oh, that's rough. How were things going before you hit the bottleneck?
It was... going pretty well, I guess. I had this plan to turn our lawn into pedal sofas for hollow camping, and I tried to figure out how the traffic lights on Fawn worked. Oh, do you happen to know, if you tie both ends of a Spectre's cloak into a knot, how does it keep floating?
Wait, Lucia. Where are all these research ideas even coming from?
What do you mean, where? From the Hollows, of course. Just walk on in, run into a couple of ethereals, and boom! Research inspiration! But I'll admit, these ordinary inspirations are just not enough.
The inspirations are not enough? Or should I be asking, what about the other ideas you had before?
Proxy, could it be you haven't read any of my posts on Spook Shack? I guess the titles of my posts haven't been catchy enough. If I can't come up with something as attention-grabbing as the fiery serpent, then no matter how many times I write about blast crawlers, people are just gonna get bored and lose their interest in the forum. And when that happens, where can I find leads on the night horror?
What's a night horror? Some rare ethereal you're interested in?
Well, it's kind of a long story. For now, think of it as an ethereal. An ethereal that can enter people's dreams and talk to them. Wait, Proxy, do you think ethereals can communicate with humans?
I suppose it's not impossible. If we could really communicate... No, I'm not using an Arlon sofa.
I know what you mean, Proxy. Normally, I'd say this is just baseless speculation and leave it at that. But right now, I've got the perfect research subject in mind. Let's head out now! Before diving into the Hollow, we have to make a stop at Fluffy.
Why do you want to visit Fluffy first?
Oh, I'm going to buy a toy.
You're buying a toy? Since when did you have a pet?
Not yet, actually. But I know Chestnut's gonna be the goodest pup.
I see. You're thinking of using the toy to get the puppy's attention. Wait, then why can't we do it after we're finished with our business in the Hollow?
Hey there! Welcome in! Looking for something special today?
If I want a little doggy to come up to me on her own, what should I get?
Honestly, you don't need to buy anything to get close to a pup. Genuine kindness, some patience, and a little passion. That's all it takes to win a puppy's heart. It's true!
Kindness, patience, and passion. Yeah?
No. I'm not saying I don't believe it. It's just... Chestnut's a very particular little pup.
I understand. I've met lots of special needs pups. Some were abandoned, some have been on their own since they were born. If you want to gain their trust, it will take a longer time. Let me think. What about this? A brand new line of treats for puppies! I packed it with all sorts of delicious jerky. They're super yummy. No pup can resist it. Sorry, the smell got me.
That's okay. But, I don't think Chestnut would like this. Chestnut is, a bit of a picky eater.
I see. Then maybe you want to give this one a go. Our most popular toy. It's a battery-powered bird that flaps like the real thing. Our kitties and puppies go nuts for it.
This looks great! But is it sturdy enough?
I'm afraid not. It's actually designed more for cats, and it's built to be lightweight, so I wouldn't call it sturdy. It should work for smaller dogs, though.
Chestnut's a big girl, with a big girl attitude.
Oh, that might not work then. Let me think. Oh, if you don't mind something a little old school, we do have another toy for bigger pups. It's actually more of a pillow. It doesn't have any bells or whistles, but it's really sturdy and great for gnawing. It's also infused with a calming scent to help soothe anxious pups. People can't really smell it, but dogs usually like it a lot.
Oh, this is adorable! Though, I'm not sure if Chestnut would care much about the scent with her sense of smell.
Based on what you said, Lucia, Chestnut is a big girl who doesn't eat much, has a weak sense of smell, and a bit of a temper? That sounds a little weird.
What's weird about that? Every puppy's different. Chestnut's just got her own little quirks. I'll take this one, please.
You got it! Hope it helps you bond with that special little pup of yours.
Oh, it definitely will. are we?
Sokaku! Fufu's here!
Don't worry. My dream seems to have become...
How about a little late-night adventure? I promise you'll love it.
Help! Help!
Huh? Isn't that... Strange. This place was nice and quiet last time I was here.
Nice and quiet? You mean there weren't this many ethereals here before?
Ready for this? Not exactly. But the ethereals here were always pretty chill. They hardly ever gather like this.
What do you mean by chill?
Thank goodness you guys are here. I was this close to being killed. That sneaky little hottie totally set me up.
Huh? Which hottie are you talking about? Among the pack of ethereals that surrounded you, I didn't see any.
Oh, maybe you didn't see it. There was a smaller hottie, just about waist high. That one right there. It lured me all the way here and got me ambushed by all those ethereals.
Never heard of anything like that before. An ethereal pulling tricks on people? How did it trick you?
It ran ahead like it wanted me to chase it, you know?
That's pretty weird.
It's not that weird. You young folks shouldn't underestimate how crafty those things can be.
No, I mean, you are pretty weird, mister. In the Hollow, most people run away from ethereals. That little hot tea from earlier, if you want to dodge it, it'd be easier than a Thanatos dodging a blast crawler. Why did you even chase it?
I didn't chase it. Look, I was minding my own business in the Hollow, and that hottie ran at me out of the blue, with a whole pack of ethereals behind it to ambush me.
Now that's interesting. I've only heard of symbiotic ethereals in Hollow Zero being able to command other ethereals. Maybe that little hottie has what it takes to be the next Nineveh.
I don't get what you're on about. You run into ethereals in the Hollow, you eliminate them. That's just the way it is. Instead of taking down that ethereal, you're now blaming me? That is just absurd.
Sir, my friend is just trying to understand what happened between you and those ethereals. If we don't know what we're dealing with, we might wind up in the same trouble you did.
You!
Roxy?
You've always been a little absurd, haven't you? Sorry, that was a bad joke. What I mean is, ethereals are dangerous, sure, but people can be too. I don't think you're wrong for being cautious.
Ah! I knew it! Wise, we're totally in sync. Like how Ahriman and Spectre always find each other in the dark. Plus, that investigator earlier was quite the weird one. I mean, that's the first time I've ever heard anyone accuse Chestnut of hurting someone.
Hold on. Who's Chestnut? You don't mean that hottie the investigator was talking about, right?
Yeah! Chestnut is a good girl. Ever since I met Chestnut, she's never harmed anyone from outside the Hollow. More than once, she quietly led me to injured investigators so I could help them. This one time, right around here, my carrot stopped working. Chestnut just happened to stroll by and guided me out.
You mean a hottie is working as a rescue dog in the Hollow? That's even wilder than the research you mentioned earlier.
There's other reasons, of course, but I trust Chestnut. She's always been gentle and kind. What's strange is, the last few times I saw her, I kept feeling like someone was tagging her, tracking her. Just like that guy from earlier.
A kind and gentle ethereal. I need a second to process it. Those other reasons must be really important.
It's a long story. Let's talk about it when we get back. Ugh. And thanks to that weirdo earlier, I didn't even get the chance to give Chestnut the toy I picked out. Let's look around a bit more. Maybe she's still near... I think Chestnut went that way. Let's go take a look.
My aim is clear.
I'll lend you my claws. I got that, Nato. Stand! Showtime!
Foreshadowed. Here we go.
Surprise attack! Starlight shine, break the door!
My turn now. That's as far as we go. Are you ready for this?
Return to the Sea of Dreams! Reverse shockwave!
Don't worry. One swing will do.
Chestnut, I know you're there! You didn't hide your tail properly!
She understood that?
Of course! She always understood me. Aw, you don't like it? Aw, Chestnut still wouldn't take my gift. Do you think that investigator spooked her? Maybe that's why she's being extra cautious today.
Well, we can always head back to Lemnian Hollow next time and look for her again.
Okay. I hope we get to see Chestnut next time. Oh, right. I promised to tell you why I trust Chestnut, didn't I? Well, it has something to do with the night horror legend from my tribe. Long story short, Chestnut is a gift the night horror sent me in a dream.
I think I remember you mentioning the night horror, but you never said it sent you a gift. Can you tell me more about it?
You already know I'm one of the night watchers out on the fringes of New Eridu. We rest during the day, and we're active at night. The stories say that long ago, our ancestors fought a powerful ethereal. The battle lasted for days, and just before it fell, it released a final surge of power. Ever since then, it's haunted our dreams. Sometimes, when our people fall asleep at night, they dream of the night horror. And in their sleep, they walk straight into the hollow, drawn to its call. Just before the ether consumes them, before they become ethereals, they regain clarity for just a fleeting moment. Over time, we've come to realize that the more people who fall asleep, the stronger it becomes.
What a terrifying curse. Is there anything you can do to break it?
No. That's why we moved to the outskirts of the city and stopped sleeping at night altogether. If we must rest, someone always stays awake to keep watch. The strange thing is, the night horror left more than just a curse. In the hollows, ethereals don't attack us. They see us like we're one of them. And this staff? It's the only weapon left from when our ancestors fought the Night Horror. It lets me mimic ethereal abilities. The chieftain said I was the most gifted of the younger generation, or something like that. I'm still not sure what made him decide that, but he gave this staff to me.
Being seen as one of the ethereals and copying their moves. If all these weird powers are gifts from the Night Horror, then what about Chestnut?
Oh, Chestnut. It was a night not long ago. Granny was keeping watch for me. She was telling me stories of the Night Horror, how it's both feared and revered by our people. She even described the Night Horror she saw in her dreams. Just like everyone else said, a stunningly beautiful ethereal, almost godlike. That night, I dreamed of the Night Horror's gaze. It was looking at me. And in front of me, there was a little hottie. It looked tired, like it had been through a big fight. We stared at each other, like survivors meeting after a disaster, still cautious, still on edge. Not long after that dream, I met Chestnut right where the dream had guided me. She didn't seem eager to be friends, but she wasn't hostile either. And she treated the other outsiders kindly too. That's why I've always believed Chestnut is a gift. A little dog sent by the Night Horror.
So the Night Horror was just being nice? But why?
I don't know. But I think Chestnut is such a good girl. If we can get along, maybe the conflict we saw in the dreams won't come true after all. And what if the Night Horror is just like Chestnut? What if we could communicate with it? Then maybe everything our people have endured could finally come to an end. Sounds silly, doesn't it?
Not at all. I get what you mean, Lucia. We still know so little about the Hollow. I think your thoughts are worth exploring.
Even among my own people, no one really believes me. Except for Ade and Granny.
What happened? Don't panic. Take your time and tell me slowly.
It's the night horror. There's word in my tribe that the night horror has returned. Our old chieftain. He sleepwalked into Lemnian Hollow, and no one's seen him since.
What? Was it an accident?
A few days ago, some people came to speak with the chieftain. They asked if any night watchers would volunteer to sleep at night so they could follow the sleepwalkers into the hollow and find the night horror. They promised they only wanted to learn more about the night horror's powers, and if anything went not long after, people overheard.
That sounds suspicious. Maybe those people got turned down and decided to get back at the chieftain. You know, by somehow getting him to sleepwalk?
But they left right after they spoke with the chief. It looked like the chieftain just began sleepwalking because of the night horror.
This whole thing doesn't feel...
I've been carrying the staff he gave me. Maybe all night watchers will eventually embrace their fate, sleepwalking back into the hollow and becoming one of... So if anyone took away the chance of him living his life to the fullest... No matter where we go,
So today's reading is Be a Hero.
a crossroad.
Be my guide.
I am ready.
The ethereal seem all out up today.
How could you even tell that?
See the glow around their cores? It's shifting fast. Much faster. About 20% quicker than usual.
Really?
The tiger has arrived.
Don't worry.
Lucia, I'll face the enemy head on.
It's a hater.
You know the superior, Lucia? Don't tell me. Chieftain.
No, not like that. But if the chieftain had turned into an ethereal, he would be a far stronger one than this.
Expected of the chieftain, I guess.
High-rank ethereals never get along. So if one is flexing here, it might actually be good news for us.
I'm not following what you just said, but if you're calling it good news, it's good news.
Yep. But first we need to deal with this little troublemaker. It's being a menace. Return to the Sea of Things! Shatter!
A little remote.
No other clues nearby, huh?
What was that?
Huh? Chestnut? Did you come looking for me to hang out? Oh, you mean you want us to follow you? Come on, let's follow her.
Shouldn't we look around first?
Let's go! We've entered the Hollow so many times, but this is the first time we've had a tour service!
Watch out for ethereals, Lucia. No, I didn't mean Chestnut.
Emergency! Sorry! Pardon me! Coming through, sorry! Whew, looks like everyone's in a... Chestnut? What is it?
Have we finally made it?
Wait, that's Kieran? And what...
What are you doing?
I heard about the chieftain. What about you?
I don't really... I asked a friend to keep watch for me, but somehow I still...
At this hour, is it...
I don't know. He's always in an investigator outfit. Last time I ran into trouble in the Hollow, Lucia knows. When things go south in the Hollow, we Night Watchers are always the first ones to be abandoned. It's rare for anyone to turn back for us.
What? Why? People treat you like that just because ethereals don't try to attack you?
Mm-hmm. Especially when the ethereals come swarming. But then again, I guess it's not always intentional. Sometimes people genuinely...
That's crazy.
In dangerous situations, people tend to turn on anyone they see as different. When panic hits, those so-called teammates usually choose to abandon us first. And they always say things like, "You'll be fine. the ethereals won't attack you. Just hide here. We'll come back for you when...
Most of the time,
That's why. After that guy saved me.
I understand what you mean.
Strange. Well, lately...
Communicate?
Yeah, he saw me trip over a beholder engine once. It just looked at me and left me alone. By the way, speaking of calming and communicating with
You mean those ethereals I summoned? Oh, that wasn't me controlling them. That was I layered some visual effects on top of simulated ethereal attack patterns. So it looks...
I see.
Oh, that's...
This ethereal's been sitting there quietly this whole time. I thought maybe...
Ah, yes, when sitting still, she doesn't use much ether. So she looks really well behaved. This illusion isn't doing very well. I'll have to practice more later. Aw, I was gonna ask her to do something else too.
Oh, this ethereal looks insanely real.
But
But even with the staff passed down in our tribe, does that mean what the guy's after? Controlling or communicating with...
Manipulating the ether environments to control ethereal behavior isn't totally far-fetched. Take Geppetto from Hollow Zero. It could even command other ethereals to launch ambushes, but I doubt this strange device here could pull off anything close to what Geppetto could do.
if we're talking about massive symbiotic ethereals like Geppetto, then yeah, it could definitely manipulate the ether environment in a... But I feel like we don't really need something that... If we just want to change how ethereals behave, then maybe suppressing or stimulating their ether activity level...
As expected from our ethereal expert.
No. But the ethereals we encountered earlier were unusual. And don't forget the chieftains disappeared. What if someone's using the Night Watcher's abilities to try and communicate?
Are you saying that someone's been experimenting on us?
That's right. They probably want to exploit the Night Watcher's abilities to...
This theory actually lines up with how we've been treated.
But it's just a theory for now. We shouldn't jump to conclusions.
Okay. I'll keep you posted on what's going on.
Weird little thing. Chestnut? Wow! You like this pillow, don't ya? Thanks so much for today. Will you come play with me again next time? Yes, she'll come too. It's a promise then.
Huh? You mean me? Nice to meet you, Chestnut.
Oh, I was just wondering why the chief... If a family in Eridu had been holding on to a secret weapon, you'd expect it to go to someone powerful. Not that the Night Watchers believe whoever slays the most ethereals is the strongest.
But you really know the ethereals. The staff is a relic left behind after the Night Watchers confronted the Night Horror. Giving it to the person who understands the Night Horror best totally makes sense.
That... Actually, I've always had doubts about the true purpose of this staff. For decades. But for me, defeating ethereals was never the goal.
Right. You've always had a special interest in ethereals.
Ethereals. Some are born from the hollow itself. Some are the continuation of life in the hollow. Some of them feel like projections of who we are in the hollow. I keep wondering, when someone is corrupted and becomes an ethereal, when they lose their sanity and identity in the hollow, if we see the hollow as our enemy, then it's nearly invincible. No matter how strong you are, I don't think anyone can wipe out every last hollow. But if one day we could uncover all the secrets of the ethereals, or if the hollow itself, we can't change what's already happened. But maybe...
Maybe. But Lucia, those are some big questions.
Well, there's no way the two of us can figure... So much has happened tonight. I'm exhausted. I should head home, but I'm sure we can find out...
My drink?
Today's reading is now it's my turn.
Let's just follow Chestnut. Whether it's the suspicious... Watch out!
You deserve.
The ether's getting bigger here! Watch out!
As foreshadowed.
Well, no need to look much further. He's definitely nearby.
Sorry. I'll have to send you back to the hollow.
I feel like there's an endless swarm of ethereals heading this way.
Now, yep. They know exactly what they're after. If this keeps up, we're toast. We need to take...
Well, well, well. The device is broken. Guess you'll have to pay me back for that, huh?
It's you.
As expected. So much for being close to the ethereals.
Kira?
Oh, did I honestly, I was more surprised by...
You mean the chieftain?
Yeah. I figured someone like him, sitting at the top for so long, would have caught the night.
What?
Because he was just a cow. A few days ago, some higher-ups came looking for him. They made him an offer, but he turned it down on the... You are a hypocrite.
You call us hypocrites, but you'll do whatever it takes to...
Whatever it takes. After years of glorifying...
The Night Watcher's power was taken.
Well. Lucia didn't tell you? Our ancestors didn't just encounter the Night Horror by chance. They knew what it was capable of. They knew it. But when the Night Horror, half the tribe turned into ethereals on the spot. The rest barely survived. The only reason they were acknowledged by the Hollow.
But that's just another...
Stop lying to yourself. Do you really believe you can strike a deal with the ethereals and not pay the price?
I don't think you're very good at explaining yourself. Even if your story is true, it has...
We've spent our lives hiding in the shadows, shaped by traits we never asked for. Just because when disaster hits, whether it's in the city or in the Hollow, back when New Eridu was founded, public security declared and us? We were still running for our lives. Caught between companion hollows, stumbling over the bodies of our own kin, crying as we counted who didn't make it. Lucia.
Even if we were to leave all this behind, it shouldn't come at the cost of our people's lives.
Who are you waiting for to come and uphold just being seen as kin by the ethereals, walking freely through the hollows? This is the Night Horror's blessing! If it means a better future for everyone.
But the price you're paying for that future, is it really your so-called gift? Or is it the lives of your own kin? What is it you really want? A place for our tribe to survive? A stamp of approval from New Eridu?
Those sacrifices were just inevitable casualties. It's nothing compared to what we gave up when we first fought the Night Horror. Besides, after the early trials, I finally found better test subjects.
Better test subject.
Lucia, but now, you're just a coward with a fancy stick. I couldn't care less.
What is it you're after? Check.
Obviously, but...
That staff was entrusted to me by the chieftain. After everything you've done, you still have the nerve to...
Oh, save the speech. I've heard it all before, but you've never even dreamed of the Night Horror. The only reason you stumbled upon this rare hottie in the first place was because I slipped up. And I'm here to fix that.
You treat our people with even less care and compassion than Nineveh does the Hornet. I don't believe a word you say, and I won't let you hurt anyone else just to feed your ambition.
You didn't really think that half-finished prototype you... Not everyone can stand to see the Night Watcher's rare gift go to waste. So hand them over. If you surrender now...
Don't worry. Yeah, here we go. Ready for this?
So, looks like the staff didn't make you stronger. Why don't you give it back to me? I won't allow you to disgrace the relic of my ancestors!
Chestnut. I will never give the staff to you. Instead, Instead of using it to hurt people or treating it as a bargaining chip, I would rather use it to make new friends in the hollows! Go! Little Happy!
They are delusions? The real ethereals? You're a monster!
See? The hollow has answered my call.
Damn.
You freak!
Maybe. But if you were really blessed by the night horror, how'd you end up being defeated by a freak and a little hot seat? No. What you underestimated was what you kept talking about. The gift. You always saw our abilities in the Hollow as some kind of superior gift. And you see the city people as enemies who abandon us. And when it came down to it, you forgot that we've been acknowledged by the Hollow and chose their machine instead.
I was only borrowing their power.
Most people see ethereals as enemies. But when you try to exploit their power and get burned by your own betrayal, it's hard to play the victim then, isn't it? When you spoke so passionately about our tribe's place in the world, I thought you understood that.
Are you defending the ethereals now?
That's not what she said at all. And as far as I've seen, Lucia never stood by when ethereals were hurting people.
You see the Night Watcher's power as leverage or a weapon for revenge. I see it as a way to understand the world. I want to learn about ethereals because the Hollow is their home. They're born there. They exist there. And they return there.
Not because you also want to find the night horror?
That's only part of it. I want to find it. To speak with it. To try and fix the situation we're in.
Lucia, Chestnut doesn't look too happy about you.
Chestnut? You never said who your ally was, but I'm guessing they already know about you.
That's right. I won't lie. I did promise my ally I'd bring. So, stay with her, wait for them to find her, and watch as she's dissected, destroyed?
No need for threats. People like us, strange, sometimes invisible to others. Thankfully, I met my friends.
Sounds familiar. Who said that?
Friends. You mean the kind of friend who sends 2 messages in the morning when they wake up?
Excuse me, Mr. Noble and Talented Night Watcher. Unless you're night blind, you should be able to see me standing right here. I'm Lucia's friend, in case you missed it.
See? Staying close doesn't mean you have to talk to each other all the time. Now, before I say my proper goodbye to one of my best friends, that ether amplifier of yours.
What?
Right before I summoned the brave little hotties, in this area, only that amplifier could have caused something like that. But what's the price?
You think that machine? It's impossible. You've destroyed that thing completely. And maybe it's time you face it.
Wait, if that word is all you've got left, then maybe just stop talking.
Freak! Okay. It's like something only angsty teenagers would say. Here at one. Anyway, I'm taking you to public security. Our tribe isn't some lawless land. Now, it's time. He's right. Head for the deepest part of the... Be wary of humans the way they're wary of you. If we're lucky. I will never forget you.
Damn.
I borrowed a vacant house from Monato so Kieran could stay there. The chieftain said someone will come pick him up. That investigator who turned into an ethereal wasn't exactly a good person.
Well, I'm glad things have settled down.
Yeah, we still don't know any. It's unsettling.
Unsettling? That doesn't sound...
Of course. And I can't upload our videos or tell the world there's an ethereal. Chestnut gave me the courage to keep going.
Progress. Oh, you mean the staff, right? The way it let you summon a real ethereal...
Yeah! You see, I don't know how it happened, but just now, the Hollow said, let there be little hotties. All in all, and it's got... You see, if the Hollow really let me communicate with little hotties,
If you really could talk to the Night Horror...
Why did it give the Night Watchers the trait that makes ethereal see us as kin? Can our dreams stop leading us to madness and turning? But I want more than asking questions. Maybe someday, everyone could hear the Hollow respond, just like the first Night Watchers did.
That answer's a long way off, but...
Yeah. Time for a break.
Although Lucia's always going on and on, like, we gotta be friends with ethereals. We can never quite follow her train of thought. But as her human friends, everyone really likes her. Plus, she's always so cheerful. So what's been weighing on her lately?
Oh, miss, I remember you.
Oh, you...
Yes.
Sure, go ahead.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
I'm glad to hear it. Next
pretty well.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. But the material's already been reported as too hard by a lot of customers.
Chestnut is, well, a bit...
All right. And one last question. Has your pup...
Not at all.
Wonderful.
Lucia... Huh? What's with that? Next time, don't call hotties puppies. Canine thyrins aren't puppies either.
Of course. Whether it's a fierce canine thyrin or a bulky hottie, neither is your average...
All right,
Congrats, Lucia. Your latest post is getting a lot of attention. If Monato hadn't told me, I'd...
Don't... I put so much effort. Some even asked when Chestnut will dive through the fissure into Hollow Zero, punch the hornets, kick Nineveh, and reach the peak of ethereal light.
Lucia, we all know you miss Chestnut.
But a hottie's front legs are built more like a real canine's, not a cat's. I mean, they can't punch...
Wait.
Well, actually, Wise, things are mostly settled now. But when I asked the chieftain, even he had no clue. If it wasn't just the staff, then maybe the little hottie... Do you think the Night Horror might not...
I trust your judgment. But aside from
It gave the Night Watchers the traits that make ethereals mistake us for kin. It can enter our dreams and lead us into the Hollows. It even foreshadowed my farewell with Chestnut. It has to be something, but I still know far too little about the Hollows. At least I can restart the... So...
Keros? Tingnan mo nga to, may quick quest. Nako.
Good evening. Which part do you want? If you got any questions, if you need anything modded, you know where to find me. Have a good one. If you need anything modded, you know where to find me. Making Bang Boo's metallic exterior look bouncy and cute ain't easy, you know. Someone just asked me why I wear sunglasses indoors. Well, obviously because it's cool. Someone just asked me why I wear sunglasses indoors. Well, obviously because it's cool. Have a good one, and please come again.
Wise? I knew you'd still...
Hey there! Welcome.
Thank goodness you...
Aww.